many people that I fight within the Battle Hub don't really know the Ed matchup. So every time I beat somebody with Ed and they're not doing something that maybe they're supposed to be doing, I like to give out a helpful tip. It's not BM. Listen, if you think tips are bad, grow up realistically. So this entire video is going to be a tip. If you don't like tips, click off of the video. If you like tips and you want to know how to beat Ed Snatcher specifically, every character really has a way of bypassing Ed Snatcher. It's a very good move when used right, but it's a very punishable move when used incorrectly. So these are things you should always be looking out for if you play basically anybody in the cast except for Blanca and Zangief. Those are like the two people who kind of have something to do with Ed Snatcher. Zangief a little bit more corner specific, but Blanca, I don't believe so. But of course, if you like this video, if you like the video, if it helped you out, make sure to subscribe button, comment down below, and leave a like. We'll try to go through the entire cast as fast as I can, so this video isn't the longest. So we're going to start with Luke. So what I got Ed here doing is normal Snatcher, forward dash, normal Snatcher, and a back dash, right? From the range on which medium Snatcher would hit. This is all. You can do light Snatcher, but I'm doing medium because heavy Snatcher only hits airborne. So if you're on the ground, just don't jump if you think he's doing airborne. And then if you think he's doing light, you know, obviously this is still going to apply because it's just going to whiff and you're going to be fine. So this is medium at full range. So Luke has two ways of winning, right? So if an edge charging Snatcher, you just do EX, Fireball, right? And you're going to notice that's like everybody's way of beating Snatcher is just doing, if you're a Fireball character, right? You just do Fireball. The moment you see that charge, right? The moment you see that charge, just do Fireball, punish counter. However, Luke does have something else that can work, right? It's this shoulder tackle. So if you use the shoulder tackle, as you'll see, you'll get counter hits if he dashes forward, or counter hits if he dashes back, and a punish counter if he does it. So from this range, sometimes it can get punished because Luke's armor is finicky. But overall, if you see it at charging, then you can always do that. Very important, right? So there you go. That's Luke, right? Just use your OD moves. Any character with a Fireball can win. Jamie, a little bit more specific, right? So with Jamie, when it comes to Snatcher, right, you can use this as a punish counter. If he whiffs as like a preemptive, you can like buffer it. If he hits you, right, bank. And then when it comes to the corner, you're going to need at least 2 drinks. Right, I'm just going to sip up real quick. And then from here, if you see him do any sort of Snatcher, right, if you do your Fireball immune move, you'll hit him. Depending on the range, you'll get a counter hit. If he's doing back dash or forward dash, you see forward dash there, you got to counter it. Okay, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Misinput. Back dash, I wasn't close enough for the counter hit. There we go, right there, I was close enough. And then right there, go through punish counter, right? Pretty easy, right? So utilizing your EX palm, or when you're in range and you have multiple drinks, right? I mean, if you land the EX palm, you're going to get 2 drinks, which then allows you to put Ed in the corner. In the moment you see that fucking hand go blip, 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 right, you should be doing that. Manon, very interesting. Manon's a very interesting one. I think not a lot of people know this. But Manon, all you have to do is just forward. Just do your projectile invincible move. If they dash forward, you'll get this. If they do nothing, they'll get that. And then if they dash back, right, maybe you can just hold it if you want, just to play nooch, right? And if you see him dash forward, maybe you cancel it, right? So pretty easy, right? As Manon, especially in the corner, I think this is very useful, right? Especially in the corner. The moment you see that flicker, just you don't even have to spend meter, right? Like, this is kind of sick. So the moment you put Ed in the corner and you see him do anything related to Snatcher, back dash, forward dash, it doesn't matter. This will go through it all. Even if you're like this range. Let me make him only do the Snatcher real quick. There we go. And then think, right, and then bada bing bada boop. Then you can probably get a combo if you're going Manon. Bang. I used to play Manon back in the day. I used to. But even then, you still get a punish counter. So Manon, very easy. If you see Snatcher, use your spin move. Not that hard. Very easy. Kimberly. Kimberly's a little bit more of a case study, kind of similar to like Jamie. Right? Kind of similar to Jamie. To where, right, if you see him whiff, right, you can do your run, right? I don't How do you do slide? Like that. Right? So if you do it right, it all depends on timing, obviously. But, you know, Kimberly can do this. If he dashes forward, you can get that. You can get that. If he dashes back, you can still get a counter hit. Right? So utilizing that a little bit. Of course. I know what you're saying. Arroyo, what if he charges it? Well, if he charges it, right? Oh, see, that's the aerial one. This is the charge one. If he charges it, right, you can get hit. So if you see him charging, if you wait for him to whiff, my bad, if you wait for him to whiff, then you can get a punish counter, right? Oh, I'm bad. Like that. So you just have to play a little bit patient. You just have to play a little bit patient when you do it. Obviously, you can also, depending on where you think he's gonna do it, you can do OD teleport. But if he does, you know, the this one, right? Oopsie. If he does this one, right, then you're going to get punch counter. Not good, right? So it's a 50-50 guess. So playing a little bit patient, letting him charge it up, and once he whiffs, just do your full screen run. You know, then you'll probably be loving life. So Kimberly, pretty easy overall. What else do we got? Okay, Marisa is another case study that was kind of interesting to where you can't do much with Marisa, right? This character is like not that good. So if Ed does the heavy one, if Ed does the aerial one, even if you do EX, you're gonna get counter hit, which isn't the best thing. The best thing that I found was if you're in the corner and you see Snatcher just doing, you know, the moment you see it, once again, just doing your EX move. Or even doing not EX, right? Can you do it, please? Right, you can. You don't even have to do EX. But if you see him doing Snatcher from a certain range, obviously, and this is why Marisa's the case study, right? Because she has that low body, not invulnerable kind of shit going on, which is kind of shitty. But if you're like right here, you can eat it. So if you're right next to him and he tries to go for it, fake pressure, you can always go for this, right? You can always go for this. It's actually a pretty good buffer, realistically. So unfortunately, she doesn't have much. She really doesn't have much. She only has her armor off of that. It's kind of shitty that the upper version loses to just normal Snatcher, even though it does have armor. If you do like a DI or something, it does breakthrough armor. So Marisa, pretty shitty. Doesn't really have much. So not good, right? Not good. Very bad matchup. Lily, I don't even know. I don't even want to show Lily. Realistically, we all know what Lily can do. How do you do this shit? Yeah. Oh, whoopsie. How do you do her fucking... Yeah, this shit, right? We all know the moment. Here, let me... Oh, whoopsie. I think it's core circle back, right? Have her do a little dancey dance. We all know the moment if you're playing Lily. Can you do it? Right, you're gonna do this. You're just gonna do this constantly. The moment you see it. So, right, that's straightforward. Lily does Condor Spire. It's not too upsetting. JP, though. JP is an interesting one. Oh, it's not true yet. JP is an interesting one because JP doesn't necessarily advance through neutral, but what JP can do is just set up neutral. Right? So, whoopsie. How the fuck do you do departure? Like that, right? So, if you see an edge charging full screen, you just set up a departure. There's not much, especially depending on where he's located. It's a little bit more backing up and then setting up the departure. So, so I think JP maybe doesn't have there, you can do a counter hit and then you do that shit. So, you've seen Ed charging, just put out heavy departure, walk at him. He's going to have to backdash, put out heavy departure, smack him a little bit. Not too bad. So, JP is a little bit, once again, JP's a little bit different, but if you've seen Ed charging full screen, you can pop out medium or heavy departure. Medium does cover more routes because if he dashes forward, he'll get hit by medium. If he dashes back, then you're still just JP doing JP things full screen, which is kind of where you want Ed. So putting out a medium control space a little bit more of Ed's charging Snatcher, right? Very, very important. Who's next? Juri is a little bit weird. I keep saying that about a lot of these characters, huh? Juri's a little bit weird in the sense of she doesn't have much. She has OD Fireball, right? And then with this, she can walk behind it, right? Now, you do have to be careful with OD Fireball because if Ed does... Oh, geez. If Ed does... Hello? Bink. Actually, let me make him jump first so I can throw out the OD fireball. If Ed does this, and then you walk behind, obviously you're going to get counter it, but... So you always got to be wary on that. But overall, as long as you walk behind it, right, you'll be fine. It's not the best, right? It's not the best. Right? You can do something like that if you bank. Right, you're going to get a punish counter, and then even if you get slightly hit, let's try this. Oh, dude, let's try this real quick. Right. Stop doing it. Right, you're plus 65, right? You're plus, so even if you get a little bit trade, you spend some meter, you push Ed back a little bit. Maybe you could do another EX fireball realistically. Just really push him into the corner. And then from there, you're just going to do Juri things. You're going to throw loop his dumbass and bait out his slow as fuck DP. DJ, I'm not going to really talk about DJ because I'm just trying to get through it. DJ just threw EX fireball. Nothing too bad. Same with Ryu, EX Fireball. Ken, EX Fireball. Guile, EX Fireball. Chun-Li, EX Fireball. Aki, EX Fireball. Rashid, EX Fireball. Dhalsim, Fireball. Fireball. But maybe not Ed, right? Ed, EX Fireball might... You have to get both Fireballs out. Bison, you do fucking, OD do it. But Cammy is a very interesting one as well. Oh, actually, you know what else you can do as JP? I'm so sorry. Let me go back to JP. I just forgot. I completely forgot. Skip my head. What you can do as JP is level 3, right? So whenever an ad does any of these, right? We'll just have him do any of these. What's his level 3? What? Okay, this one. Right. The moment he does any snatcher, you just do a punish counter. Which is pretty nice. We'll have him do these 3. Hello? Right, punish, boop, counter hit. Backdash, counter hit. Puts out Snatcher, punish counter, right? So, with JP, if you ever seen Ed doing any Snatcher, all you have to do is just... You can just do level 3. I think this is the backdash. Can you backdash, motherfucker? Can you do the, is this the backdash one? That's the forward dash. Okay, my bad. Can you do the backdash? Right, he backdashes. Still catch him. So, yeah. So, with JP, you can do level 3. The moment you see an Ed charging, you throw out level 3, you're going to get a counter hit. Same with Cammy, right? So Cammy's also one of these characters to where the moment you see a Snatcher, you can do level 3 full screen, no matter what. Right, we'll have him... Oh, whoopsie. What's your level 3? He has the... Okay. Right, if he's full screen, throws out Snatcher, you're going to get a punch counter no matter what. So, very easy. Obviously, we all know Cammy has Spin Knuckle, so they actually buff Spin Knuckle. This used to trade on charge. Actually... I lied. Ed used to win. Ed used to win on charge. They buffed Cammy. And maybe right there it trades. Very, very, very rarely is it going to trade. And then when next time it trades, let me try to, so let me try to see how much advantage you're at. So you're plus 3, right? So even if it trades, you're plus 3. And we all know Cammy has a very good crouching medium punch. So if it does trade, you can do crouching medium punch. Or you can bet on a DI. Or not DI, a DP or super, right? You're plus 3, you just block. You do nothing. So very interesting, right? Cammy can just do level 3 or that. Ryu, Tatsumaki, Senpuken doesn't really work as well as you might think. It does get caught by Charge Snatcher and Heavy Snatcher. But OD Fireball, the moment you see him going through, do it. Honda. I fought a Honda today, and I was like, hey man, just so you know, you can do this, and he didn't like the advice. He said, I don't give a fuck, right? So Honda, you can just do this. Let me try to make him do this. Punish counter. And then how you do his super? This one. This is also a punish counter. Full screen. So, if you see an Ed charging, You could just do this. You gotta make sure your timing's right. I'm not good at charge supers. But, you know, punch counter. There we go. Bob, bing, bob, boop. So, Hondo, once again, I mean, if it's easier to just do OD headbutt, you know, and do OE headbutt, it does work full screen. You know, it does work. The moment you see Ed charging, man. The moment you see Ed charging, and even if he backdashes, right, we'll do, where's the backdash one? This one. Right, even if he backdashes, you're still going to counter hit him. Won't be a punish counter, but still going to be a counter hit. Same with the super. Oh, whoopsie. The inputs keep getting eaten. The inputs keep getting eaten, unfortunately. But yeah, so even if he does it, you just have to believe me. Right, there we go. Okay, I did it. Right, counter hit. So if you're full screen against an Ed, you can do OD headbutt, or you can do level 2. Right, works. Blanca's an interesting one. I don't know. Because Blanca Ball gets pull out of Snatcher. Rainbow Ball gets pull out of Heavy Snatcher, right? You can do Rainbow Ball if you think he's going to do a normal Snatcher. Kind of like the Kimberly vibe. It's mostly a guess. Slide also gets beat by Medium Snatcher. So it's very tough, right, with Blanca. I don't think Blanca really has anything. Very good matchup for Ed. OD Fireball. You can do run through as well with Ken. If you think an Ed's charging, you do run through. Be careful, right? Because you run through and he backdashes, it's not going to hit. Chun-Li Hazanshu does lose. A lot of Chun-Lis don't know this, right? A lot of Chun-Lis don't know this, and I kind of use it to my advantage. But unfortunately, if you watch this video and you fight me, now you'll fucking know. Oh, whoopsie. Right. Hazanshu loses. I think, wait, maybe OD Hazanshu doesn't lose. Wait, does OD Hazanshu not lose? No, wait. We might have found... Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, just do OD Hazanshu. My bad. Okay, I didn't even know this. Now I know. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. So if Ed's ever charging, just do OD fucking Hazanshu. Immediately. Does it beat against the backdashes and stuff? I guess he can backdash, right? But if you're at a certain range, then it will hit. So you gotta. So yeah, I mean, I think it's very risky. Like, how the fuck you do her spin kick? How's that shit work? How do you do her spin kicks? I don't know. I don't play charge characters. Oh, it's a charge downward movement? Oh, nice. I did not. That's a weird charge down. Oh, yeah, because her DP is down. God, I hate that. Make every DP down. Make Ed's DP down. Make Ed's DP down. But yeah, so there you go. So Chun-Li, you got OZ, you got OD, Hazanshu. Now, you might be thinking, like, what about level 2? How do we do level 2? Right? Level 2 does work, but if they backdash, it will not, right? It will not work. Right, if they backdash, you're gonna get punished. I think I got it. Yeah, so be careful, backdashing. So, but that also means that if he's in the corner, right, if he's in the corner, and you're like right here, even if he backdashes, right, even if he tries to backdash, which he can't. Oh, whoopsie. Right, from this range, right, it's a guaranteed punish, right? So understanding that as well, right? Understanding your space. That if Ed does anything in that corner, level 2 can punish. Zangief, it's a tough one, right? Zangief's kind of like Marisa, to where you got charge heavy punch, and level 2, right? So if an Ed's in the corner, how you fucking do Zangief's level 2? Always gotta learn these on the fly. That's level 1. Level 2 is core circle forward 2, right? So if he does this at all, right, you can punish counter. If you see any kind of charge, obviously you can punish counter, and then as well as an heavy punch. Now, this does, once again, fall into the Marisa category, to where if you're a certain range, not going to work. But if you're up close, it will, right? So always be careful. But if you see him, then you can do this, right? I mean, if you're all up in his grill, obviously this is going to work. If you're a little bit more back, even a little bit back like that, it can work. Wait, can you hit me? Like, you know, you think that would hit his feet. But right there, it is going to hit. So Zangief, you have charge heavy punch if you're up close. You have level 2 of Ed's in the corner, right? So you always got to be careful. Always got to be careful of that. Dhalsim, you can do multiple things, right? Like we talked about earlier. All you have to do with Dhalsim, if you feel like it, is, right, fireball, walk behind it. Or you can do, how do you fucking do his teleport? You can do teleport, right? And then, you know, maybe, you know, do whatever. This is a little bit of a risk. I'm bad at Dhalsim. I don't play this character. Right, so that can work. I mean, it's a little bit risky. How the fuck, dude? Dhalsim players are crazy if they do this shit. Right, so yeah, so but overall with Dhalsim, I would say OD Fireball tends to, if you see an Ed charging, right, just do this, walk behind it, and then do whatever the hell like you want to do. Maybe teleport after, you know. But once again, OD Fireball just beats Snatcher all around. You just do an OD Fireball, you walk behind it, you love life. Same with Rashid, OD Fireball. Same with Aki, OD Fireball. Ed has his own little thing going on, realistically. Right, I don't think OD Fireball, right, you can do it like that. You can do DP, obviously, with Ed. But if you mess, or you do your Fireball too late, you're going to get hit, and then you're going to lose 2 bars. So it's kind of, you have to, like, have to preemptively do it. But you can do Charge Heavy Punch to beat it. It's, you know, it's high risk, high reward. Because for some reason, right here, I'm not getting hit. But then when I do my Charge Heavy Punch, right, Ed sticks his little fucking tootsies out, which pisses me off. So you end up getting clipped quite a bit. But yeah, like, you can do something like that. And then from there, you can go into, like, I don't know, like a little, just like a little, you know, decent combo. Popped to level 1. Oh my god, he did that shit first try. That's crazy. He's like, I play the character. Fine as fuck character. Very important. Akuma, OD Fireball. Bison. Bison is pretty obvious what you should be doing. I mean, it's literally built in this kit. If you don't know what to do with Bison, it's kind of on you. Right, you do this. If you're like, not entirely full screen, but like 85% full screen. Right, 85% full screen, I think it does work. Dude, charge characters are my fucking bane, dude. Right, so yeah, so you can't get the counter. Can't get the punish counter, right? Especially, I mean, like, realistically, like, if you got corner control, oh my god, can you do the fucking backdash once and stop dashing at me? Right, obviously you can do that. Even, yeah, so if you have corner control with Bison, the moment you see an Ed do this shit, you know, or normal one can hit, but not the best. I don't know what Bison's level 3 is. Okay, that, right? So you can do that into level 3. Very important. And then finally, Terrence Bogard. What can Terry do? What every other Fireball character does, man. What every other Fireball character does, especially with Terry, right? What you're going to do is throw out your Fireball, and you're going to walk behind that bitch. You're just going to throw it out. You're going to walk behind it. And if he does it, he's going to get punish countered. And then realistically, I mean, if you feel like it, I hate the fucking, stop dashing forward at me. Stop coming at me. Right. How do you do his fucking burn knuckle? How do you do? Oh, he like that. Okay. Right. So you can't do like something like that if you feel like it to close the gap. Right. Because I think if you do it like this, and then it doesn't hit, you can get a combo. Right, yeah, you see those, so that's pretty sick, right? That's pretty cool carry tech. I don't fucking know a Terry combo, but yeah, that's how you beat Edge Snatcher, right? So hopefully you like the video. If you ever see an Edge charging, just throw out your move, man. Throw out the move that beats it. Snatcher is not a good move. It's a good move, but realistically, every character in the game, except for Marisa and Blanca, have a move that automatically beats it no matter what the hell you do, right? So pay attention to that. Make sure to do it. I'm sure Mai and Elena will probably have a move that also beats Snatcher. So don't get copped out by these ads doing fake pressure. If you're fighting me, make sure you let me hit you with fake pressure. Make sure to subscribe button once again, please. We're close to 2,000 subs, man. Close to 2,000 subs. Please. And leave a like. Comment down below how much it helped you. Like, oh my God, I didn't know. Unless you're a Blanca main, dude, then sucks to suck. I mean, you can tell me what Blanca can do. Maybe if he's in level 2 and he does his level 1, it can, punish full screen or OD Blanca-chan, right? But I think that's like a little bit more setup-wise. Is not more of a, reaction-based, right? You can set up your Blanca-chan OD to beat Ed Flicker, not realistically like if Ed's zoning you. I mean, maybe you could always throw out the Blanca-chan, you see him charging full screen, just throw that bitch out. That could work. Zangief and Marisa, best of luck with that lower body invincibility. But thank you, everybody, and I'll see y'all again next time. See ya!